Yogi Clan, welcome back to Yogi's Cycle Service. I want to thank you for joining us here today. As you know, if you watched my intro video, things I wanted to talk about are wrenching. I want to have wrenching videos, product reviews, safety tips, everything motorcycle. Today is no part of that, but today I'm going to be coming at you with what is it like to be in a motorcycle club? What is life in an MC like? And that's the topic I want to cover today, so stay tuned. Let's talk about it. All right, Yogi Clan, welcome back. So life in an MC, what's it like? Here are just some basic thoughts. This is going to be really high level, but we're going to talk about time. We're going to talk about brotherhood. We're going to talk about riding, getting the right to fly, prospecting, being a full patch, and what does it cost? So this may take a moment. Time, it's going to take a lot of it. You get into it, what you put out of it, but it will be a very time-intensive thing. And the trouble with that is if you're married, if you have kids, if you have a lot of kids, it definitely is going to take away from family time. And that is definitely a very hard balance to manage. Now, I know our motorcycle club, we believe in God, family, work, club. So your club is supposed to come last. And it is very difficult sometimes keeping those priorities and those challenges. But there's one thing that came out of California for our club, and that was 4 equals 2. God, 1, family, 2, work, 3, club, 4. But at some point in time, when does 4 club equal 2 family? When do those guys turn into family? And that's a very true statement, you know. People, when they break down, hey, Yogi, man, I broke down. Can you come help me? Got any questions about that? Go see my video about the batteries. 10 o'clock on a Friday night, I'm out, and it wasn't the first time. It was 10 o'clock on a Friday night going out to help somebody. You know, somebody needs something. They're your brother. You're going to be there to help them. But what does that cost for family time and family involvement? So it's a very delicate balance, making sure, you know, mama needs to be number 1 in your life. And if mama's feeling number 2 to club, then mama ain't happy. And motorcycle clubs, unfortunately, have ruined a lot of marriages. And I'm not going to speak for anybody in a dominant club, but I know a dominant club is even more demanding than our club, what they consider part of the other 99%. So there is a strong time commitment, family commitment. Brotherhood. I have made and have some of my closest friends. Now I have very close friends that are not in the motorcycle club, but I have met many new men in the motorcycle club, developed many new relationships, guys I count on, guys that help me, people that give me things that I don't have. So where I am weak, they are strong, and they can fill the gap, make me a better and more well-rounded person and able to do things that normally I'm not able to do. I have met a lot of really awesome people and the brotherhood, the bonds that you get with the same faces that you see day after day, week after week, that you can ride with. You get some very close relationships. I could see, you know, motorcycle clubs being born post World War II out of the men coming back from service and fighting, desiring that brotherhood and that bond. I can see where this fills that hole and this fills that gap. And let's talk about riding, pack riding. In our club, we ride bar to bar. So we don't do stagger, we go bar to bar to bar to bar. And in something like a hog chapter or something of that nature, it's kind of a revolving door of faces, where in a motorcycle club it's not that. It's a group of people that you can count on and rely on that are with you all the time and give you those strong bonds that you need. And it's fun when you go, hey man, let's go hit a local poker run, because there are going to be a lot of local poker runs that you're going to do. There's going to be a lot of local benefit rides you can do. But being part of a larger motorcycle club, hey man, there's this national run out in Oklahoma. Let's roll to Oklahoma. Or hey, there's a national run in South Carolina. Or hey, Daytona's coming. And when you can ride in a pack of 10 of your very close friends down to Daytona, that makes for some really awesome times. So pack riding, you know, after a while, the guy who's always riding to your right, you know, you can anticipate what he's going to do. You know what he's going to do, and it's easy to react because you know how they're going to react. And it's just a lot of fun. Very much enjoy pack riding. You know, there are times where I had opportunities to ride all the way up to Lake Placid, New York, and to go see friends that I talk to all the time. And how awesome is that? It's just an incredible experience. But being in a motorcycle club, you know, there are challenges. If you are somebody who's not part of a motorcycle club, but you want to start a motorcycle club, and you're going to wear a 3-piece patch, and you're indeed going to be a motorcycle club, well, then you better carry your butt on down to whoever controls that area to get the right to fly, because that's something you're going to have to do, and you're going to need to do, or at some point in time, you're going to get checked on that. So you're going to have to get the right to fly. You don't just walk into the clubhouse and go, hey, here's these patches I like to do. Cool if I sew them on? All right, great. I'll see you later. That's not the way it works. It takes a lot, again, of time. A time of commitment, of working to earn the respect from those clubs and getting the right to fly to put the patches on your back. And some people may say, well, I'm not going to do that. I don't care what they think. I'm going to do what I want to do. Well, put it this way. The analogy I use is it's like you're going to your community swimming pool. You want to put that motorcycle club cube that says MC in it on your back. Well, guess what? You're going to your local community swimming pool, and when you walk into that pool, on the gate there's this sign that says, here's the list of all of our pool rules. Well, those are the list of rules that dominant's going to give you, and they are the lifeguard of that swimming pool. So you got to choose to either follow their rules, or they're not going to let you swim in their pool. That's the way it works. You either follow the rules or you don't follow the rules. By putting that cube on, you are choosing to swim in their pool. So therefore, you need to abide by their rules. If you don't want to abide by their rules, don't sew an MC cube on your back. Don't make yourself a 3-piece patch. Just make yourself a single patch. Call yourself a riding club. Make a motorcycle ministry. Call yourself an association. But the moment you say, I want to be a MC, I want to be a motorcycle club, then it's a whole different world. And you better go talk to the referee and get the right to fly, or at some point in time, you're going to get checked on that. Prospecting. What's it like to be a prospect? You basically are the club's grunt. You will go and do any menial task they want you to do. I don't care if it's 2 a.m. or 10 a.m. You are kind of at the beck and call. You are the motorcycle club grunt. If you're in a secular club, that may be bartending and cleaning. If you're in a Christian club, it may be something stupid as singing some little kid's Bible song outside of a restaurant. I don't care. Is it hazing? Yes, it probably is. But prospecting for me is actually one of the most fun times in the motorcycle club. It's definitely, it's harder than being a full patch, but it was more fun. You were kind of like in the spotlight as a prospect, because everyone's looking at you, because they're evaluating you. They're testing you. They're looking to see what you're made of. And that's your time to evaluate the full patches and the club to decide if you want to be part of it. And that's their time for them to evaluate you to see if they want you to be part of their motorcycle club. So take your time and enjoy prospecting. Different clubs that last different periods. It could be 3 months, it could be 6 months, it could be a year. Depends upon the club and it depends upon you. The more you fight the system, the longer it's going to take. The more you comply and do what you were told and do as you're instructed, the easier it's going to be and the shorter that period is going to be. But I encourage you, if you decide to join a motorcycle club, once you have found one and identified one and you've been asked to hang around, and then you move from a hang around to a prospect or a probate, enjoy that time. Because the focus is on you at that time. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. Make it a good time. It won't last forever. And when it's over, you'll look back on it and be like, man, that was kind of fun. Because when you become a full patch, that's when the work really starts. It's easy to get the patches. It's hard to keep the patches. That is a very true statement. You need to protect your patches, and you need to live up to those patches, and you need to honor those patches, and you need to execute those patches. All of which, again, takes time. Time away from family. It's a rough part of it, and it's, again, a tough balance. But it takes time. And not only does it take time, but it takes money. Being in a club costs money. Most clubs have monthly dues for them. If it's a clubhouse, it may have additional dues to help fund a clubhouse. You have to make runs. Those runs cost money. Those poker runs cost money. And not only that, but there's repair and maintenance and miles on your bike. I average anywhere from 10 to 15,000 miles a year on my bike. That's a set of tires every year. That's 3 oil changes per year. That's a set of brakes every year, and then whatever breaks on that motorcycle, fixing it. And then there's always a, hey, I want to upgrade this. Hey, I want to upgrade that. Or, oh, now my bike has 100,000 miles on it. It's time for a new one. So there is a lot of maintenance. There's a lot of repairs. There's run costs. There's, hey, I'm going to this run. I'm going to drop $20 on this run. Well, I want a t-shirt from that run. Well, there's another 20 or 25 bucks from that. Or I'm going to go to the Daytona this weekend. Well, there's the gas money down there. There's the run cost down there. If you participate in a run, there's the t-shirt you buy, the food you eat, the drinks you buy. It's a lot of money too, and it sucks up a lot of money. Now there are certain things you can do to be on a budget, and that's why Yogi Cycle Service is here, is to help people with their service and repairs, and to do it cheaper than what a Harley dealer or an indie shop will charge you. You know, Yogi Cycle Service, you buy the parts, you bring them over to my shop, I put them on your bike for you, and it saves you money. It's something I've had to do for me to help me save money, morphed into me working on my friends' bikes to help them save money, and now I'm kind of opening up my garage to anyone in this general area that wants to come work on their bikes to help them save money. So, and you know, part of a motorcycle club, we take care of each other. We take care of each other's bikes, we take care of each other. That's, again, goes back to the brotherhood piece to it. So there are some of the common elements on what it's like to be in a motorcycle club. It takes a lot of time, a lot of commitment, a lot of energy. But it helps you build brotherhood by going on rides that just create awesome memories. Enjoy the prospect phase. Work towards your full patch. But when you get the full patch, don't think that you're done there. It just starts at that point in time. So there's some of what it's like to be in a motorcycle club. I hope you get a little something out of that. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot them to me. I'll do the best that I can to answer them. I thank you for joining Yogi Cycle Service. Spring is here. It's time to freshen up your bikes. If you need an oil change, you need some tires, hit me up. I'd be happy to do it for you. Helps me put food on the table, food in my kids' mouths. Speaking of kids, I got one here with me today. What's up? That's Leo. Leo is working at the same place that I work at. He's been there 2 years now, I guess. So we hit the local Walmart to go get lunch. I'm recording this over lunch. Now I'm heading back to the office. So thank you for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful day, a blessed weekend, and I'll catch you on the next video. All right, Yogi Clan, take care. God bless. Peace.